Hello, everyone, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us for our presentation today. My name is Steph Warner, and I am an independent quantum living advocate for AOScan technology by Solex. I am a certified emotion code practitioner, but since 2021, I've actually shifted my focus to frequency-focused solutions that help practitioners enhance their patient outcomes and expand their business. I'm also joined by my sister Hannah, who will be presenting with me today. We are here because our mission is to raise the vibration of the planet by helping people put their health back into their hands. And we do this with state-of-the-art quantum technology from Solex. We are also here because we believe that there are two different ways to do this. First, by getting this technology into the hands of practitioners who touch the lives of dozens of people every week. And second, by getting this technology into the hands of people who are ready to take their health back into their hands and help their loved ones along the way. So I'm curious, please share in the chat, which group do you fall into and what brought you here? I am here because I believe with every ounce of my being that AOScan technology belongs in every clinic and home in America and beyond, because I have personally experienced profound transformations. I have witnessed firsthand miracles, and I believe this technology is the answer to most of the healthcare problems that we face today. I know that many of you may have experienced or worked with some of the greatest technological innovations in the wellness space. And you likely have done your research, but I am about to make a bold statement that I stand behind wholeheartedly. AOScan technology is the most comprehensive and advanced bioresonance scanner and frequency generator on the market. You will not find anything else that can do everything this device can do in the amount of time that it can do it, at the level of accuracy that it produces, with the effectiveness of its results, let alone for this price point. There's simply nothing else like it. You would have to combine 10 different devices in order to even compare. So I have personally been using this device for more than 2.5 years, and Hannah and I have been around since the inception of Solex in January of 2021. We have worked with hundreds of practitioners since that launch date, and we couldn't be more proud to be a part of this new paradigm for wellness. So to give you a better idea of how it all got started, I'm actually going to let the founder and president of Solex, Lauren Swenson, share the origin story of how AOScan came to be.
We adopted our son, Michael, at 9 months old, and Michael came with a pre-existing condition called cerebral palsy. As young parents, we were just delighted to have Michael in our lives. As Michael started to grow over the next few years, the cerebral palsy became more and more evident. And about the time he started preschool, around 4 or 5 years old, Michael would walk with his arms above his head, kind of like this, kind of bouncing off the walls to maintain his balance. And so it was evident he was headed towards that direction to where a wheelchair would be coming up pretty soon. As parents, like any parents, we just wanted Michael to have the best life possible. And so we traveled to Mexico, England, Germany, various places here in the United States to look at therapies for children with cerebral palsy to see if we could improve his quality of life. And everywhere we went, we were met with pretty much the same explanation. There is no cure for cerebral palsy. The best we can do is just exercise and diet and things like this to help improve the quality of life that he has. And as parents, that wasn't good enough. We felt like there had to be something more. There had to be something greater that could help. And when we went out of the country, Germany specifically, Mexico, even one trip to Japan, there was more hope there. There were more things in the works. There were more therapies available. And so that allowed me to start looking into different directions. Now, this is back in the 80s. The internet wasn't around. And so we were going to trade shows. We would go to health shows and health fairs. And I became introduced to a book called Mega Brain by Michael Hutchings. And that book became my new Bible, at least as far as it came for therapies for my son, Michael. And in there, through that book, I came across different therapies. And one of them was from Ohio State University of Medicine, Dr. David Clark, Dr. Margaret Patterson, a neurosurgeon out of Scotland, Aberdeen, Scotland, Dr. Persinger at Laurentian University in Toronto, Canada. And these three doctors had been pioneering different therapies. They didn't know anything about each other. Dr. Clark was working with spinning a child in a chair to help develop the inner ear. And he found that this was helping with all sorts of neurological issues. Dr. Persinger was using lights and different flashing lights to the eyes to help stimulate left and right brain connection. And then Dr. Patterson, a neurosurgeon, was developing microcurrent that would be applied just behind the ear or to the earlobe that was helping the brain create new neural pathways. Well, these three things were pretty important to me. And so as we looked into this and started working on this, we eventually developed a machine that later became known as the Theta Chamber. And Michael was our first recipient of that technology. And what we did now, at the time we had this, Michael was now almost 8 years old. His cerebral palsy was becoming more and more an issue in his mobility. And at the end of that, it was a 21-day course based on what Persinger and Clark and Patterson were doing. There are different protocols. And so we did that for Michael for 21 days. And at the end of that 21 days, there was a little bit of improvement in Michael. I mean, he seemed to be processing information faster. His mobility was a little bit better. It was the next 6 months that were magical. In those next 6 months, Michael's mobility became almost normal. He transitioned from a handicapped school to a normal school. And Michael is now 40 years old, will be 40 this June, and he's a second-degree black belt, speaks multiple languages to some degree or another, and physically, you would have never known that Michael ever had cerebral palsy. All right, so that whole experience was life-changing for our family, and I realized at that time that there were things that we didn't know here, and that led me on this journey, which has brought me to where we are today in 2022. We learned about frequencies. We learned about different therapies. We learned about our belief systems. We learned about what we say to ourselves, how all of these things affect us. Well, in 2008, my wife and I were in China attending a medical convention, and there was a booth there from Russia that had developed a scanner that scanned the body through frequencies through the brain. Well, this was my new real big interest. And we went to their booth. We experienced a scan, a digital body scan with these big transducers on our head. And it nailed us. It showed us everything that was wrong or awry in our bodies to the T. Well, we later worked with that company and acquired the rights to bring that to the United States. And we did that until about 2012. And then when technology had advanced, in other words, Windows 10 came available, the software wouldn't be stable anymore. And as we worked with the company, they had decided to bag it. The software had been written in the late 80s, early 90s on software that nobody supports anymore. And so they basically says, you're pretty much on your own. And so over the next 2 to 3 years, we rewrote all of that software, all of their information on today's technology and for today's platform and software. And it became the AO scan. And we've been promoting the AO scan since 2012. And it was a big system. It was a $30,000 scanner that was in a doctor's office, and you'd go in and you'd sit there and you'd be there anywhere from an hour to 3 hours, depending on your scan, based on the old technology. Well, we were able to bring that technology to where we could get it done with much smaller transducers, and we could do it in about 45 minutes to an hour. Well, part of that scanner was inner voice, and the inner voice is where we record about 10 to 20 seconds of your voice, and we analyze 2,000 frequencies over 12 notes. And we're looking for frequencies that are out of range, way high or way low. And as you listen to those frequencies played back in your headset, it helps with your emotions, which helps with some of the other physical issues you'd be dealing with. Well, we thought that that would be an amazing tool to put into the hands of as many people as we can. If you can get a hold of your emotions, then your physical issues aren't as dramatic and you're able to deal with them better. And so we started working with a mobile device that just had the inner voice portion of the scanner on it. Well, as that became ready to go to market, and that was about $2,000 for that device, and then a monthly fee of about $200 a month to maintain the software. We realized, well, maybe we can add a little bit more of the other scanner to this, and we added a little bit of vitals and a little bit of comprehensive, and we introduced it. And that went for about a year and a half. And then we had people come to us and say, we need to get this out to the masses. And that's how Solex came to be. The full $30,000 scanner in your hand that you can now take and share with the world.
Which brings us now to the present. In 2021, Solex was formed and AOScan was released to the public. Since then, more than 11,000 active users have performed more than 8.5 million scans, which only helps to make this technology smarter, better, and faster every day. And now 99% of the programs and capabilities that were in the original machine are in this portable tool for a fraction of the cost. AOScan will only continue to evolve and improve over time. We are literally making quantum leaps in wellness technology, and it only gets better from here. So let's take a tour of this application and see what it can do. AOScan is a bioresonance scanner that sends frequencies to the body and receives frequencies back from the body through a bone transducer headset. It compares the information received to a database of 170,000 blueprint frequencies and identifies which ones are out of range and in range. It generates scalar waves from 0-point energy as well as Rife waves to restore balance to the body's bioenergetic vibrations. It literally speaks the language of the body on a quantum level. AOScan is accessible via a web-based application that can be used on any device that has a Wi-Fi connection. You can create unlimited profiles to scan any number of individuals. There are a total of 10 scanning and frequency generating programs. And we like to compare the AOScan to a wellness center in the palm of your hand. Each of these programs is like stepping into a different room, each with a unique scan with its own customizable features. So I'm going to walk you through Inner Voice, Supplement Library, and Cephi. And in a moment, Hannah is going to take you through Vitals, Comprehensive, and Homeoenergetics. So Inner Voice is so powerful that Lauren believed it could stand on its own. This scan takes a 10-second recording of the sound of your voice and analyzes more than 8,000 frequencies across 12 notes and 70 octaves. Each note in your voice correlates with a different emotion, color, and system in the body. From this data, it identifies the top 4 emotions that are most out of range at that moment from a list of 12. We now understand that there is an emotional component associated with all disease and illness. This program helps the individual to gently process and clear trapped emotional energies with the help of frequencies, binaural beats, and music. So this helps both you and those you serve to feel more peaceful, grounded, and balanced. And these custom music files can be emailed to yourself or the client instantly, along with their report, which you see in the video on this slide. And people who have used Inner Voice report profound results and transformations. Here are just a few examples from Tracy. I have lived in fight or flight my entire life due to childhood trauma. With Inner Voice, it is taking me out of it. My OCD is totally getting better and better. I'm finally understanding what it's like to relax. This is a life changer. That's aside from being able to sleep soundly for the first time ever. So amazing. And from Stephanie, since listening, I have felt like I have more control over my anxious feelings. There have already been a few times that I'll notice a panic attack starting, and I will play my songs and I can immediately feel the tension leaving my body. I feel like I always have a tool with me to help keep my body and mind at peace. And folks, these are things that we hear every single day. We also wanted to share with you the findings of a small group study that was done with 10 participants who listened to Inner Voice every day for 21 days. We think these results are pretty impressive. As you can see, Inner Voice is producing massive transformations for people in just a short amount of time. So, how can you use Inner Voice in your practice? This program provides the most versatility to practitioners. You can integrate it into therapeutic services such as IV therapy, lymphatic enhancement, red light beds, massage, or other treatment that doesn't require the client to hear what the practitioner is saying. You can also collect voice recordings in person or remotely and email new personalized sound therapy files to the clients as often as daily, weekly, or monthly to support their emotional needs. We have seen great success with offering 21-day and monthly programs. It literally only takes 10 seconds to complete a scan, 5 seconds to email the files, and 3 to 12 minutes a day to listen to the music. What other emotional support tool do you have that you can use both in your clinic and can also support clients in between appointments? They can feel balanced and energized until they see you again. If all you did was implement Inner Voice into your life and your practice, I know that you would see incredible transformations in your clients' emotional health and outlook on life. But this is just one of the 10 programs in AOScan. So next, let's review the supplement library. Supplement library simplifies the supplement selection process. This program allows you to create a database of the supplements you already offer in your wellness practice or that you have at home. You simply scan each supplement into the software. In just 5 seconds, the device captures the unique energy signature of that supplement and saves it into the database. Then, when you go into the quick scan or easy scan, it only takes 10 seconds for the scanner to compare the frequency database to the energy of the individual being scanned. It then identifies the top 6 supplements that are most in resonance with that individual in that moment. This is one of my favorite tools for practitioners to use in conjunction with the scan reports. You can connect the dots from the supplements to the results and see why the body chose those supplements, whether they are in need of a parasite cleanse, liver support, or they have MTHFR and they need a methylated B complex. More often than not, these correlations will be directly represented in the report, helping you to confirm and also validating for your client the importance of adding supplementation to their protocol. AOScan also included in the supplement library database their entire catalog of homeopathic frequencies and homeoenergetics, which now brings me to Cephi. Cephi stands for Subtle Energy Frequency Imprinter, and this is the powerhouse of the device. Hold on to your seats because there is so much packed into this one program. These 8 programs contain more than 1,000 frequencies to support illnesses, emotions, you name it, and imbalances in the body. If you can think of an issue, there is likely a frequency on one of these lists to support it. These frequencies can be sent to anyone, anywhere in the world through the quantum field, thanks to quantum entanglement. This is where you take the educational information you have gathered from the scans to create a customized list of frequencies to broadcast or imprint for the individual. Now, one of the programs I want to highlight from Cephi is Quantum Homeopathics. This program has a robust selection of more than 300 homeopathic remedies, cell salts, nosodes to choose from. You can create exact replicas of the remedies that you buy in the store at the tap of a button. If you're not familiar with homeopathy, you can search by symptom, and you can also scan to see which ones are most relevant for you at that time. You simply take some sugar pellets, place them on the screen of the device, tap imprint, and this program alone can save you hundreds of dollars, and it truly empowers you to put your health back into your hands. The next program that I wanted to highlight is Cephi Dots. Cephi Dots is an exciting innovation in the wellness space. You may be familiar with frequency or energy patches that come pre-printed with energies. You can place them on certain meridian points on the body for various ailments and issues. Well, Cephi Dots allows you to customize a wearable patch with any Cephi dot frequency set or any of the frequencies found in the AOScan Cephi system. You can even scan to see which Cephi dot you need at the moment, and it will show you where to place it on your body for optimal results. These are an absolute game changer, and we have seen phenomenal outcomes since this program launched last year. So Cephi frequencies really are in a league of their own. We have so many testimonials to share that it would take up the rest of the day. And here are just a few. One from Stephanie H. and Julie Tibbles. Julie Tibbles did a scan on a young girl who was having issues. She needed to go to the bathroom at night, lots and lots of times before she would fall asleep. So her mom reached out to one of the practitioners on our team, and Julie sent her the following Cephi frequencies. She also did a vital scan and a body system scan to help support her. And the mother reported that for the first time in a long time, this little girl fell asleep without having to go to the bathroom 500 times. So what parent couldn't use that support, right? And now I'm actually going to start turning it over to Hannah. We've covered so much. These 3 programs alone can help you to support your clients' emotional health during their healing journey, identify supplementation to create customized protocols, and provide you with a frequency-focused solution to energetically support your clients from anywhere in the world at the tap of a button. But the AOScan features don't stop there. They only get more detailed and more intuitive with these next programs that Hannah will now share with you.
Thank you, Steph. It's wonderful to be with you all today. My name is Hannah Craig. I am also a quantum living advocate for the AOScan technology. A little bit about my background. I hold a master's degree as a medical speech language pathologist, where I spent 9 years working in trauma hospitals before transitioning to practicing as a holistic health practitioner 5 years ago, following my own healing journey. So, like everybody, we all have a journey that we've been on. But for me, when it started long before 5 years ago, but I just knew that I was ready to transition to be on the preventative side of health and the root cause side of health. And I wanted to support people with truly identifying where the imbalances are and how to shift to a place of thriving again. So I now own my own wellness practice, and the AOScan has truly changed my life, both personally and professionally. It has given the power back to me by allowing me to be proactive about mine and my family's health, as well as those I serve. You truly have a wellness center in the palm of your hand with this technology. So today I just want to share a little bit about some of the other programs that have been foundational in excelling the results I see with my clients, but even myself too. So it's important to note that each one of the programs on the AO scan brings value to the bioindividuality approach. What does this mean? Well, each of us is unique and there is no one-size-fits-all approach to healing. The AO scan technology allows you to peel back the layers of imbalances occurring with you or your client so that you can best support their specific needs. Let's dive deeper into some of the programs that will give you the full picture of the root cause imbalances occurring within. So first, we have the Vitals program. This is an energetic snapshot of your blood biology and body systems. This program will scan for over 800 items, including a full CBC panel, hormone and reproductive panel, vitamins and minerals, digestive panel, cardiovascular panel, environmental and food sensitivities, toxin panel, including heavy metals, mold, and pathogens such as parasites, viruses, and bacteria, and so much more. Within the first scan, you will see on the report imbalances that align with previous lab tests that maybe you or your client has done. And then you'll also see, you'll start to be able to connect the dots with the symptoms that you are experiencing. So when you do this, this allows you to better understand the why behind the disharmony you or they are experiencing. So as many of you know, a single symptom such as insomnia could be caused by many different imbalances in the body. The Vitals program allows you to better pinpoint the root cause. It eliminates the guesswork, saves you time, and allows you to begin your healing protocol right away. But it doesn't just stop there. Yes, of course, it's wonderful to know what's going on in our body, but what if you could do something about this disharmony in the same session? The AO scan technology then optimizes the body by sending optimizing frequencies back to you to gently shift you and your body back to a place of homeostasis. You or your client will receive a therapeutic benefit while you are working to understand the what, how, and why behind their health challenges. Our bodies are so intuitive. Our brain receives these balancing frequencies and they know exactly what to do with it and where to send them. This process brings harmony within at a cellular level. When our cells, organs, and body systems are functioning in harmony, disease is unable to thrive. So we're talking about whole picture here, body, mind, spirit. We're working on your emotional health, your physical health, bringing harmony within so that disease is unable to thrive. And I know that that is something we are all trying to achieve. So let's look at an example. Take a moment to talk about parasites. It's a buzzword and for good reason. We all have them and we want to ensure that they don't get out of hand. But wouldn't it be nice to know if you actually need to do a parasite cleanse? Personally, if I don't have to, I don't want to. If you've been through one, you understand. But furthermore, wouldn't it be nice to know if your body is in a place where it can tolerate it? The Vitals program will educate you on the energetic state of your client's parasitic load so you can determine how to move forward. It's all about giving you the power to make the best decision for the health and well-being of yourself and those you serve. You can also customize this scan by category. So for example, if you are a nutritionist and you want to understand your client's food sensitivities or the state of their digestive health, you can simply select the categories that you need, scan and optimize, and then you'll have the results for that. You can do this for all of the programs that we'll mention here, customize them to your needs or the types of services you provide in your area of expertise. So the Vital scan and optimization takes less than 3 minutes to complete. So here are a few examples. You will see Evie. She was a client who had recently gone and had blood work done through her functional medicine doctor in Poland. And she was curious about learning more about the AO scan. So I offered her a Vital scan and she couldn't believe how accurate it was. Both her blood glucose levels were high on her chemistry blood work and as well on the frequency vital scan. The bottom one there, you will see comparing someone's TSH levels. They had blood work drawn, found their TSH to be high. The AO scan also picked up on that marker. And then the two side-by-sides here, the vitals before and after scan. This person was suffering from long haul post-virus symptoms. And between running the vital scan and using the Cepheid program that Stephanie talked about, we were able to shift several things for her across a few scans. And this here shows the before and after, where it was out of balance. And now those things are in balance. What about your anatomy and physiology, your nervous system, digestive system, cardiovascular and lymphatic systems? Every artery, vein, nerve, muscle, bone, and even your chromosomes can be scanned and optimized. This program is called Comprehensive. The comprehensive scan gives you the ability to scan and optimize any anatomical item in the body, and then provides a graphical report that displays the energetic variances occurring. Think of this as your CT, MRI, X-ray scan. So let's say you have someone come in with knee pain to your office and you're a chiropractor and you work on them, but you're not really sure if it's a muscle, nerve, tendon, or even a whole body imbalance causing their knee pain. You can grab your AS scan, select the items around the right knee, scan and optimize so that your client is getting a therapeutic benefit from the AO scan technology. And then you are better able to provide treatment because you now know the why behind their pain. It's amazing. Takes all the guesswork out of it for you. So this comprehensive scan can take anywhere from seconds to minutes, depending on how many items you are scanning. And it's truly remarkable to see the level of detail this program goes into. I can say with confidence, there's nothing else like it on the market. I use this scan in my practice as well to identify where lymphatic blockages are occurring for my clients before I begin their lymphatic enhancement therapy. So these scans are a great way to monitor your progress or your client's progress to see how far they come after they complete your protocol. So whether that's, a 10-pack of IV, maybe it's red light therapy and PEMF therapy, whatever services that you offer. I love using these programs to do before and after pictures for the clients. Okay. So there are several other programs on the AO scan, including the ability to support your pets, dogs, cats, and horses. So many of us love our fur babies. They are some of the most intuitive beings, and they absolutely love this technology. You will see pictures of cats laying on top of the AO scan, dogs curled up next to them, and you can run the vitals program for them. They can also get their own balancing harmonic music to listen to, and then you can send them any of the frequencies from the Cepheid program to support them with their specific emotional or physical health challenges. Lots of pet lovers out there, veterinarians included, of course, love using this technology. We also have a dental TMJ program. So some of you may know that your teeth are directly connected to different organs in the body. And if you're struggling with identifying the why behind your symptoms, you absolutely should be looking inside your mouth. Furthermore, when you run the database, you will gain information on the why behind those imbalances. So we identify the imbalances, we send the optimizing frequencies back to bring balance within, but then we also can have a better understanding of why it's imbalanced in the first place. This would include things like pathogens, emotions, and toxins. That's what this database report will show. It will tell you if the cause is high or low. So do I really need to focus on it, or is it an imbalance that is more mild and can wait? And then it will also tell you when it occurred, 1, 2, 3, 4, even 5 years and beyond. So as practitioners, the database is the answer to our prayers because it just gives us the whole picture of what's going on. Okay, then we have a program called Homeoenergetics. After scanning your whole body and you get this information of where the imbalances are and the why behind it, you can then select the areas you want to work on in this program, and it will tell you which specific detox frequencies you need to run to support you and your clients on their healing journey. You can see the vast variety of options here for detox. We have bacteria and candida, chemical, radiation, herpes, Lyme, mold, Burma, which is our parasites, vaccination, the list goes on and on. So those are all of the programs, or almost all of the programs that we wanted to share with you today on the AO Scan technology. And I just wanted to share a little bit about the importance of preventative health, because the AO Scan is a great tool to support acute and chronic health challenges. But we also know that preventative wellness is the name of the game. And I know that's why many of you are here today. We are all working towards making positive changes in our daily life and in our home to live more holistically. But environmental stressors are everywhere. So what can we do to prevent these low energy frequencies from impacting us? Well, you guessed it, use your AO Scan to keep your vital force strong by neutralizing the negative energies with regular optimization. By having access to this technology daily, you can bring harmony to yourself, your family, and your community. I'd now like to share just a few practitioner testimonials with you. So this is from an energy healer who has been using the AO Scan technology for some time in her practice. And some of the things that she hears from her clients are, this is spot on, scary accurate, unbelievable, remarkable. How is this possible? She goes on to say that the options are limitless and the results are outstanding. And then she gives some credit to our company, Solex, by saying that they go above and beyond to care for and support and supply its customers with expert information, education, and training. And that this technology is marvelous, and it's truly an honor to be a part of it. The next practitioner is a doctor of naturopathic medicine, and she shares here how she uses the AO Scan technology as part of her practice. So she can clear and shield not only her energy, but the energy of her office. That is also one of my favorite frequencies, to protect myself from other people's energy, but then to also clear my energy from things I may have been exposed to, let's say while traveling, or maybe even at the grocery store. She loves to use the Bach flower frequencies. Instead of creating the remedies for herself, she can imprint homeopathic remedies into the sugar pellets. It alerts her which supplements a client may need. The vitals will tell her which detox strategies to address. The inner voice can help her support her client's limbic systems and let her know which emotions are a priority to deal with. She can run the detox frequencies, like I mentioned, for mold and Lyme and Epstein-Barr. And then she says, if you are a healthcare practitioner, this device is invaluable. Practitioner is Julie Tibbles, who is a registered holistic nutritionist. She has used many different bioresonance technologies over the last 12 years, but she has to say, in her opinion, that the AO Scan blows all other technologies out of the water. So just, want to wrap it up here by saying that the AO Scan is a full spectrum wellness solution. And just want to ask you a question for those of you who are practitioners. One of our top focuses is, of course, our clients, but there are other aspects to our life and business to consider. So what tool do you have that allows you to continue running your business and serving your clients even when you cannot be in your office, or when your clients are unable to come in because maybe they're unwell or something comes up? You no longer have to have a cancellation policy with the AO Scan, because all of these programs can be conducted remotely. Furthermore, what tool do you have in your home or your office that allows you to support yourself and your family when you are not there? Taking a vacation, have a business event, you can take your AO Scan with you and maximize your self-care with this tool. Something a lot of other modalities do not offer. Can't take your sauna with you, can't take your beamer mat with you. The AO Scan technology is a full spectrum wellness solution that addresses the whole person and offers support for both emotional and physical health in the palm of your hands. As health professionals and mindful humans, you can have a single affordable tool to dive deep into the root cause of the energetic imbalances you or your clients are experiencing, while restoring balance at a cellular level, all with the convenience of offering remote support, expanding your client base to anywhere in the world, and empowering your clients to take back the health. their health. We believe that this is the solution you have been waiting for. We are now going to share with you the details of how you can get started with your very own AO scan technology.
Yes. So we invite you to join our community. We have worked with hundreds of practitioners, and our team has expanded beyond our wildest imagination to hundreds and hundreds of different practitioners and wellness enthusiasts in the last 2 years. And we are welcoming anyone that is holistic minded and heart-centered and just has a desire to change your life and the course of your wellness journey, as well as that of others that you serve as well. So if you identify as one of these individuals or practitioners on this list, then we are happy to have you here. And we also want to share a little bit about how to join us. And I'm sure you're all wondering, what is the price point here? So this is an incredibly portable and also affordable tool. This system was previously $38,000, and now it is available to you in the palm of your hand at the tap of a button. The QLA membership allows you to be a distributor and earn commissions if you can see yourself sharing this with just a few people that you know. Preferred customers get the benefit of 20% off discount as well. And the monthly subscription is only $149. You can use it for yourself, your clients, your family, your friends. Imagine being able to help an unlimited number of people for only $5 a day. All you do is simply download the web-based application on a dedicated device of your choice with a Wi-Fi connection. It is now easier than ever and more affordable than ever for you to put your health back into your hands and support those that you serve. So the best part is that you do not have to do this alone. Hannah and I have been sharing this for 2.5 years. We are now leading a massive team of hundreds of wellness professionals, and we are here to support you every step of the way. We have one-on-one support that you will receive with your sponsor, basic training and Solex University offered through Solex. We do monthly team training calls. There's also weekly training videos from Solex. We have Facebook groups, and of course, Solex has a phenomenal customer support. We are literally with you every step of the way. So I just wanted to take a moment to thank you on behalf of me and Hannah and everyone on our team for being here. And we just ask that you reach out to the person who invited you to learn more, experience a scan for yourself, and join us. So thank you again, everyone, and have a great day.